5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Take off.
What's up? It's the Thanksgiving special Empty Space podcast. It's me, Steve, and next to me, as always, is Nick. I hope you guys eat a shit ton of food and listen to this podcast. All right, enjoy it, guys.
And I think her December classes are full, so we have to wait till January, which is fine. So.
Oops, sorry.
But yeah, so.
Hell yeah, dude. I mean, you basically had COVID, and now you're done.
Yeah. Not really, but yeah. I had a,
I felt so bad.
Cold.
I felt so bad when you called. You're just freaking out, dude.
Oh yeah, dude. We're not even getting into that.
I'm gonna freak out.
Yeah, we're not even getting into that whole
It's
spiel.
all right.
But
yeah, I just felt bad because you called me. You're like, I don't think I can do the podcast. I don't feel good. And I was like, I was like, yeah, dude, definitely not. Then the next day, you're like, so I can't talk. And
yeah. Yeah. So, yeah, that's where we've been. Just struggling through life a little bit these past couple weeks, but glad we're back.
Yeah, we are back. We're back with some freaking. Yep, that's all I got. I don't know. I had an analogy.
Back with some stuff.
That's
some stuff for you.
We got some good old goodies in the bag for all the kids.
Yep.
All right.
Happy Thanksgiving, everyone, by the way.
Yeah, this is the Thanksgiving podcast, right?
Yeah, this will be. Yeah.
Yeah. So this one's going to be sick. I'm super pumped.
Is.
We're going to go into a few bands here. We're going to go into Youth Fountain. We're going to go into Can't Swim. We're going to go into a really short Parker Cannon special, No Pressure.
Yeah, baby.
Woo! That one's going to be sick.
It is.
So we'll get into those three bands, and we'll chit-chat for a few, because it's been a few weeks since we jumped onto this podcast here, Empty Space Podcast.
Yeah, that's us. Follow us on Instagram.
Yeah, or don't follow us.
Well, no, definitely follow us, please.
Don't. Just unfollow us. You know who you are. So this is gonna be sick, dude. So
yeah,
we have a bunch of things happen, dude. So I know we got new NHL jerseys. We got the new Assassin's Creed game out.
Yeah.
We got Batchy surprised me with a Youth Fountain record, which is pretty sick vinyl.
Yes. Yep.
Dude, so many things have been happening. COVID's still around.
It's getting worse.
My mom is pregnant.
What?
Can't tell you about it, but she is. Yep.
You just did, man.
No, she's having kids.
Nice.
Yeah.
Kids on plural. Okay.
Yep. She's having kids. Yeah. I don't know, dude. Yeah, I was in a funk for a while, obviously. Like, just doing my thing. Just going through some shit. Hating a lot of people. Loving a lot of people. You know those times. It's only gonna get a little darker with the winter coming around here. I mean, I'm not trying to think negative, but I just know sometimes it's gonna get darker, dude. But
hell yeah,
I'm finishing my tattoo on tomorrow, dude. I'm be in your area.
Yeah, hell yeah.
I'm be in your area. What are you gonna be doing?
Yeah, working till I don't know when, 2:30 or 4:30, and then maybe we can.
I'll be in Salem till at least 7. I know that.
Yeah, man.
I'm starting at 12:30. So as long as you're not picketing and rioting, you can come by and hang out.
I wasn't even doing either of those things.
That'll be sick. Yeah, he's gonna finish the shading and stuff, so I know I'll be there a while. And like, but yeah, I don't know how far that is from you. We should look it up later.
Not far at all. Not far at all.
No, yeah. How far is Salem? Like 20 minutes? Not even, right?
Like not even 5, 10.
Oh, sick, dude.
Just
I'm
to get into it, but.
His tattoo's like the shop's right in the middle of like the area. I don't know, the city, town. What is it?
City, I guess.
City-esque. Yeah, it's like right in the middle.
Yeah.
So if you're not busy, come hang out with me for a little bit. Come say hi.
Yeah, yeah.
But let's get into some of our bands, dude. Here, I'm gonna
right on.
I'm gonna hit him with the whammy.
Yeah.
All right. So, folks, ladies, gentlemen, whatever, whoever, everybody, anybody, the world, everybody. Oh my God, there's a dog. Oh my God, it's a dog.
There's Rocky. Rocky, say hello to the people. Nice, dude.
Rocky, special
nice
guest
first-
Rocky.
Yeah, nice first appearance on the Empty Space podcast, bud.
Dude, he's looking sick. We need to get him a space helmet.
Yeah, we do.
That'll be pretty sick.
Hell yeah.
He's only 1 year old.
Yeah, like 1.5. He'll be 2 in April.
All right, cool, sweet.
Yes.
It's a cute
A
dog.
little
Where's the other
chihuahua.
dog?
He's in the other room with Tori.
Damn, that dog's the cutest. That dog's cute, but I get puppies are just there's something about puppies.
Yeah, he's a fat little thing. It's funny. He doesn't he can't not to like step on this whole thing that we're doing. But he can't like if he rolls over on his back, he can't get back up. He's like a turtle.
That's awesome.
So he struggles to get back up.
That's awesome.
It's funny, yeah. So
How many pounds is he gonna be?
Probably 25.
25.
30.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice, dude.
Just a little guy.
That's sick.
Hell yeah.
I'm happy for
Hold on
you,
1
bud.
second. I gotta turn a fan on. Hold on.
You sweating?
Yeah.
All right. Do your thing. You say it's your birthday. Well, happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, Graham.
All right, and we're back.
I sent that to Alyssa's grandmother. It's her birthday.
Oh, nice.
That was very weird. I feel very awkward. I'm starting to get clammy.
Remember that's the one that we sent that video
What video?
when we were at the store so far.
Oh, to Alyssa?
And, yeah, we were like, "Fuck you, Alyssa."
Fuck you, Alyssa. Dude, that came up. That was so funny.
I know.
I was dying laughing. I was like, wow. That was like dude, did you know remember in New Hampshire when we saw Opie's thing and I drew a dick on it and we were saying, fuck you, Opie?
Yeah.
Dude, they took that off YouTube. They deemed it bad. I got a thing the other day.
Really?
Yeah, they were like, you're bad, whatever. I was like, what do you mean? I can't say fuck you to somebody? That's my friend.
People say worse than that all the time.
I know, right? What the fuck is wrong with you?
Let's go. So, Youth Fountain.
So Youth Fountain, baby. We're going to get into it.
Mhm.
We're going to get into it.
Let's go.
All right, I found this band, Youth Fountain, about 2 weeks ago now. This band, I'm telling you people, go listen to Youth Fountain. They literally only have one album out, and it's everything from their EP, and it's just one out, and it's so good. They are so unique. This band I found a few weeks ago, I was just on my YouTube mix, and it came up on the algorithm, and man, did I need this at that time. I was going through some dark shit, dark thinking. Shit. Yeah, man. And just this band they're the reason I like them so much is because they're super emo in that sense. They talk about the things that you don't some songs will subtly put in I'm sad or something, but these guys just they hit it on the head with their thoughts. So I mean, I'm just gonna talk a little bit about Youth Fountain. I mean, they're just unbelievable. They're up there for me, and this means a lot, people. This means a lot. They're up there for me with the story so far. They're really up there.
Whoa.
Yeah. For me, they're up there, dude.
Boys and girls, that means when we say that, that means they're up there.
Yeah.
Yeah. They're fucking high.
Yeah. So let's dig into this band a little bit, and I'll explain to you what jumped at me and why it jumped at me. But let me first explain to you who Youth Fountain is a little bit. They're a two-piece emo pop punk band. They're based in Vancouver, British Columbia, Canada. Their lead singer is Cody, and they also have another lead singer, Tyler, who is also the guitarist. So hear me out. This band has two lead singers. There's not just one lead singer. It started off as a solo project with Cody, and then he ended up finding Tyler, and then they just vibed together, and it worked perfectly. So it's kind of crazy that these two people feed off each other, and they're also screaming in a lot of their songs too. And you kind of can't tell who does what because they go from screaming to this peaceful, beautiful voice. And then the two of them, they started they started their EP in 2018, and then they dropped their album in 2019, which is basically just their two-piece EP, which was like Grinding Teeth was one of the songs. But they went into their album, Letter to Our Former Selves, in 2019, and that just the title to that is awesome. Letters to Our Former Selves, which, I mean, it's pretty self-explanatory. You know, it's just
sick.
All the lyrics, everything they wrote is 10 years worth of stuff that they've been through, and
that's a lot, dude.
That's a lot. That's a lot. So I mean, the other thing I wanted to get into here was in these guys. If you like lyricism, if you like lyrics, these guys really are. They're just something else with their lyrics. They really like. You listen to them and you just be like, "Holy shit! Did he just say that?" What the band also like, they have this music video out for this single called Deadlocked, and like this song, I'm not gonna dig too deep into it, but basically why I picked this song Deadlocked is because the artist himself says it's a brutally honest track in getting to, you know, it's a brutally honest track about getting stuck in feelings and anxiety and depression, and that's basically what this whole album's about. And I'm going to quote Tyler real quick. He has a whole like couple paragraphs here, and I just want to read them because I think they're super important to what describes Youth Fountain as a band. Tyler says, Letters to Our Former Selves is a record that holds pieces of the person I have been over the past decade. Within each track, there are impactful moments and experiences captured through lyricism, touching on topics about self-identity issues, isolation, relationships, and mental health problems. I hope it means something to you all. And that right there, that ends quote, by the way. That's from the guitarist, Tyler, who was also one of the singers. That just says a lot about what this album is. You know, 10 years is a lot, dude. Like,
yeah, it's a long time to like go through something like that.
Right? Think about like 10 years of all the shit that you thought about, and like these guys just put it into paper in music.
Yeah, it's crazy.
That's what makes these guys so talented. And one of the songs, Deadlocked, like I was talking about, I'm going to do another quote by Tyler here. He says, Deadlocked is one of the most honest and blunt songs of the record, feelings revolving around battling depression and anxiety. It was written a few years back during a super dark place I was in while growing up, coming to terms with my adolescence. Sometimes you feel trapped in those negative spaces, and there's nothing anyone can do to fix that but yourself. End quote.
Wow.
Nailed it. That's like to even come out with like, now that's just a single off this album, but
yeah,
to even come out with like such a statement about like,
that's
awesome. That's like what, it's all mental health related. It's all just about like figuring it out that like you have to do it. Like you yourself have to do it. No one else can do it for you. Like just like any other addiction or anything, or any other disease, like that is literally
you gotta do it yourself.
Do it yourself. You can have help, but they can't do it for you, you know?
Right.
So Youth Fountain, check them out. I'm going to get into a couple songs that I really dig about them, break down some lyrics here because I really, really,
man.
Yeah. And then, yeah, so one of the first songs I ever heard by Youth Fountain was a song called Worried. It was my number one song that I liked by them until I listened to the whole album because, you know, when you find a song by a band and you just listen to it like 7 times and you're finally like, all right, I'll listen to the album.
Right, yeah.
That's kind of what happened to me, and I was just like, whoa. And I also liked the timing for this song that came on my like YouTube algorithm. Worried was just like literally all I was doing. Like I was literally just worrying. So I'm going to read a couple things from them. So like, one of the quotes from is, I woke up from a dream. I'm never where I want to be. When I look in the mirror, I'm not proud of what I see. Could never find any comfort in my own skin, standing on the ledge with all my selfish intentions. It's just, again, not comfortable in your own skin, not happy with yourself, even looking in the mirror.
Yeah.
It's self-explanatory lyrics, but they're things you kind of don't say to yourself. Like you may look in the mirror and say, I hate what I'm looking at, but...
Yeah. Well, this goes back to the body dysmorphia stuff.
Exactly.
That we've talked about, you know.
Yeah, it's brutally honest. Like definitely. He said. And then he follows it up with, I'm so sick of feeling my heart beat. Contentment comes with a sacrifice I'm not willing to make. Because there's this part of me that hates to feel me smiling. and I am too far gone with all the self-doubt. I'm just so worried. And I want to take a line out of that real quick because that was the end of that. He said, because there's this part of me that hates to feel me smiling. That's some tough shit to think.
Right.
That you don't even, you're so, you like hate yourself so much that you like hate even when you are happy or even when you do smile.
Yeah.
I don't know how you would
that's
take
crazy
that, but
shit, dude. Like, yeah, it's like you realize that it's like not real. Like your
Basically.
smile isn't real, so you hate it.
right?
You know?
Oh yeah, I didn't. Yeah, because like you're walking around with a fake smile, or even when you
yeah,
do smile,
basically,
say you do smile, it's like this doesn't even. Why?
Yeah,
Well, I
this
don't
isn't
even.
real.
I don't
This
want
isn't
this.
like
I hate
right.
myself so much.
Yeah.
This is just one song by this. Again, this is the song "Worried." This is how he kind of ends it. He says, "Because every day it's all so routine. To live with all the things I fucking hate about me. I've been numb for so long, I'd be better off gone. So scared to die, but that's all I really want." Again.
Yeah, Jesus Christ.
That's it's pretty
Fuck.
dark.
Yeah, it is.
Basically
It
just saying he
is.
doesn't want to be here anymore, and you know, I've felt that way several times.
Yeah, absolutely. Same here.
The last thing he says, says it's useless to ask what this life is all for, because if we found out the answers, we'd still want more.
Yeah.
I just wish I had something to live for. I just wish I had something to live. And that's how he ends the song. There's a lot more lyrics in there, but like this hit home in a lot of different ways. Just from what I was going through, it was just so incredibly deep and dark. And it's like, again, people are afraid to talk about these things. And these two guys just said, to hell with it. The last 10 years have been
We're
shit.
talking about it.
Let's fucking talk about it. And
yeah,
man, they just hit it on the head with that song. I don't know if you liked that song, Bash. I mean, I know you
Hell
did,
yeah.
but like,
fucking loved it, dude.
they
like,
killed it with that.
That song reminded me a lot of Belmont's Old Wounds, like lyrically.
Yeah, 100%.
You know,
100%.
I just wish that I could be the same. I just wish that I could be.
Yeah, dude. Holy shit, that's right.
Yeah.
Man.
Yeah.
And then they said, I just wish I had something to live for. I just wish that I had something to live in the same realm there, dude.
Yeah, exactly.
That's crazy. Yeah, wow. I didn't even think about that. Holy shit. Wow. Okay. Damn. Mind opener.
There we are.
Here we are. So check out Worried. That's a really good song. I have a bunch of songs I'm going to get into, man. So
yeah, man,
I'm just going to go with it.
Yeah, let's go.
Holy shit. What are we going to do here? All right. Another song I really liked by them is a song called Moody. Moody is a really good song. Check it out.
Yeah.
I'm going to, again, hit a couple quotes in there and words that they say. Maybe this song will appeal to you a little bit more. He says, things just won't work out. That's what I keep telling myself. I'll turn down any good thing that's ever offered to me because I know I won't deserve it. How could I deserve it? When everything I've ever done fell short, it leaves me spun back into my crippling doubt that I'll ever feel good about myself. Because nothing ever works out the way I imagined it. I just want to be out of this rut I've been stuck in for over 10 fucking years. Again, dude, like...
Oh, boy.
It's just a lot of self-hatred in all these lyrics.
Yeah, a lot of self-loathing, I think is what they call it.
Self-loathing, yeah. That's, yeah.
So,
it's like...
No, definitely, dude.
How they put it into words with their music, because it's kind of a heavier music. Again, it's very emo on the music, so pop punk emo-esque is very like nail on the head with these guys. There's just something about their music that's really touching. It's like it's peaceful, yet it makes you feel like you want to break shit, but also makes you feel like you're not alone. Like again, these guys just talk straight feelings. There's no like, you know, tiptoeing around how they feel. Like I said,
they're not pulling any punches. They're just flat out telling you what's the deal.
They're going right for it. I mean, even one of their songs, it's literally it's literally about suicide. It's about a man that commits suicide. And it's insane. It's insane to actually listen to the lyrics because it's a story about that. But this song Moody's really good. Another quote from it was, with all the self-doubt self-deprecation I wear on my sleeve, or the cries for help that make people leave, just shows that I'm too fucking weak to keep holding on to this pathetic life I lead, the life I lead. So he's digging into the fact that he's leading his life into a depressing, pathetic, what he calls pathetic, world. And I feel like that a lot of the time. I beat myself
Yeah.
out all the time. And these last few weeks, I actually did that. And this is why this band has really like hit me hard. I cried listening to this band. I did. I did a lot. It's kind of like the story so far with Quicksand. The first time I ever heard Quicksand, um, really just it touched me. I was like, they're speaking to me. This is me. If I made a song, this was me. And this band did the same thing for me. I don't know what
Yeah.
happened. I don't know what it is. It's like, dude, like there's music out there that like there's no explanation. I might even not even know what they're saying in the lyrics. I might have made half the lyrics up, but these guys made me like really love myself and not feel alone. And I don't know. It's so beautiful to be able to find music out there like this. And like, I'm
Right.
so glad it's in the same like pop punk scene. It's just like, it's tough to put in words because depression really gets a hold of you. And when you hear other people talk about their problems, and not just like I'm fucking, I'm hungover with myself, or I just can't do this anymore. It's like the lyrics in this are so dark. I didn't think anyone
They're
else
like,
wrote like this.
no, they're like the thoughts that you have. It's like similar to Movements, Belmont. Like they're like writing the feelings that you have, but
Mhm.
they're saying them.
Mhm.
So it's like the thoughts that are in your head are what they're spitting out.
They are. And if you feel any type of way like this is why I really like this band.
Yeah.
I mean, dude, fucking this. It doesn't matter if it's yourself, friends, family, or what. Like, fuck, people suck, dude. People really suck.
They do.
People
They
really
absolutely do, man.
get into your head, and then you just start beating yourself up. And I just like, I don't know. There's just a lot in my brain right now, and if I could, I don't know. I miss
Oh,
people in my life, and I wish people would want to be there with me in a selfish way. But if you can't get past that, then you can't grow. Some people just can't see what's right in front of them, and this band, I guess, this band just made me feel not alone. It made me feel like I was being held, and I was going down the right path. So check out
well,
this
that's good,
band.
man.
Yeah,
I'm glad they helped you out, dude.
they definitely
Like,
did.
you know,
Get into a different song here. Another song by them. I want to get into. I'm not even going to get into that much. I just want you to check out the music video. Rose Colored Glass was one of their biggest songs that they dropped, probably. Has a really cool music video to it. Check that music video out. Rose Colored Glass. Quick lyric from them is: so many years lost because you won't admit your faults. I'm withered by your dismay. It won't just work out one day. Are you happy without me? Um, yeah, I feel like a lot of people would be happier without me, and that's where I feel like I just might as well just fucking kill myself. And sometimes you feel like that,
it's true.
and it's a sinking
True.
feeling. Uh,
Yeah, it's a tough feeling to describe. Um, I get like it's like I don't know. I'm trying to put like you're not alone. Like deep down, like in the back of your head, like if you reached out, if you like if you reached out to me, you'd know that I'd help and I'd be there. But like you feel like such a burden and such a pain in the ass that like you don't want to reach out.
yeah,
If that makes sense, like if you there's certain people you can reach out to, but you still feel like you can't reach out to them because you don't want to bother them with it,
yeah,
you know? And I know we've talked about that, like a million times.
Yeah, because you're not a selfish person.
Yeah, like when we
No?
both go through this shit, like, we know we can reach out to each other, but it's just hard sometimes,
Yeah.
And I know I have you and you got me because, like you said, we're both not selfish people.
No, not at
You
all.
know?
Yeah, we're there for each other, no matter what. And if anything comes up, we drop a dime, drop anything for each other.
Yeah.
We're very good like that.
Yeah, we're how you would say it, close.
Yeah. You ever seen Two Men in a Shower? It's not us. We don't do that. That would be considered weird. Only on Tuesdays.
Only on days that end in Y.
Yeah. We should have the YMCA song for our theme song instead. That would be amazing. So another song that I want to get into as Batch Gets COVID Part 2 it's called Blooms. It's the last song on the album. It's Alex. This song became my favorite song. I'm not sure why I changed my voice here.
It's all right, isn't it?
It's all right, Harry. Wow, I said that weird. It's
Happy
all
Christmas,
right.
Harry.
Merry Christmas, Harry. You got a new one, did you now?
Fuck that deep, mate. This shit.
Ben's dad owns a record label.
The last record label.
A record label. These fucking... What are they, Australian, those fucks?
No, they're from like fucking
British? UK?
Yeah, they're from somewhere over there. We should know, but we
Dude,
don't.
we should get rid of that land. I don't... All right, the last song on the album is called Blooms, and this is my favorite song because it's so intricate. It's very much not like the rest of the album. Blooms is the name of the song. Again, lyrics I'm going to say from it are mind-blowing. It starts out with, "This will forever be an apology because I know somehow it will set me free." Bam, right there. Right there. Like, if you have to say something, you have to say something. Don't hold back. Like, set yourself free by saying what you need to say. I can't hold on to the self-abuse. It's just not your fault. I missed my chance to bloom. Don't miss your chance to move forward and keep fucking talking. Like, say what you have to say, no matter what, you have to say it. I've said that to several people, and it's worth your clarity. And keep fucking pushing through. So another lyric from this, I'm just gonna keep reading off.
Yeah.
But I know you know what it feels like, kid. You once loved so much, but you hate yourself for what you did. So I'll cry for help to find myself in everyone else. That's not the person you thought you'd be. So I'll cry for help to find myself in everyone else. That's a very deep line.
It is.
Just, yeah, let that sink in. That's a really good one. Because my past can't be the best thing that's ever happened to me. This sadness just won't stop defining me. Bang, that one hits home.
Wolf.
My
Jesus
past
Christ.
my past can't be the best thing that's ever happened to me. This sadness just won't stop defining me. I can't tell you how many times like I feel like my past defines me, and I don't look forward. Like almost all the time, dude.
Yeah,
Almost all the time.
Yeah, both of us.
100%.
100%. It's tough not to dwell on that,
And I mean, I feel like the sadness that I consistently bring upon myself is defining me. And I know it's not, but like in these lyrics, it's just, that's exactly what I'm going through. I feel like the sadness that I go through, I feel like when I'm sad, I feel like I'm always sad, but I'm actually not always sad. But when I am, it feels like it's constantly following me. It's not like when you're happy, like, oh, woo, we're in Disneyland. And like that moment only lasts a few days you're there. And then when you leave, you're like, yeah, that was fun. But that enjoyment you should be holding on to for the next month or so, but the sadness you'll have for just one day could drag on for a month, and that defines you for that whole month. And that's like the hardest thing to realize. It could, I like that you say could too, because that's if you let it.
Yeah, exactly.
Could is a good word. It could define you, or it could not. But that's a good word, man. I like that you said that. But these lyrics say that, and it's like, I don't know. And then he ends this song Blooms with I'm going to read the last paragraph of this song because I often feel like this. Well, there's nothing left to see but an empty, worthless shell of a man. And there's nothing to be proud of. I'll never know who I am. And with all those late night thoughts, knowing in the back of my head, I'll never see you again. And the older that I get, the more surprised I'll fucking be. I haven't ended it all yet.
Holy shit.
I often feel like that. I often lay awake at night all night feeling like I'm a fucking worthless man. And that I know every time, and that's nothing to be proud of. And that I just wish I'd fucking end it. Like I literally do. Like I've literally have those thoughts more than I fucking should. And to be honest and say that makes me happy because I can actually say that. And I know this is a pod, and for like the 7th time, it's a little easier for me to say it to you, but it's not easy because I don't want to say those things. But the more I say it, the better I can sleep at night. But I fucking feel like that a lot, man. Laying in bed alone. Blooms is my favorite song. I'm telling you, Blooms. The fact that they just said that basically he'd end it all.
Yeah, just that last line is like, I can't tell you how many times I've been there. Like just laying in bed, sitting there feeling like I'm just such a worthless piece of shit. I should just fucking go die. Like,
Yeah.
I know you know.
I do know, man. It's and the way
it sucks, and
the way that they orchestrate their song is very well. I would love to talk to these guys. I'm gonna reach out to them because I would love to have a conversation with them. Because like,
same, that would be huge.
It would be amazing to talk to them, and like, they like, I don't know, like, well, there's nothing left to see but an empty, worthless shell of a man, and there's nothing to be proud of. Like he just followed it up with he's like, but an empty, worthless shell of a man. There's nothing left to see but that. And that's nothing to be proud of. Like, you should never be proud of being like I don't ever be proud that, like, you feel like a worthless shell of a man. Like, or you can interpolate that as like,
he's saying those things, and that's nothing to be proud of. Like, why would you be proud of being any of those things?
Exactly. It's that song killed it. Blooms is my favorite. Check it out. It's different. It's nice. All right. The last song I'm going to talk about, the last 2 songs, sorry, here. I got 2 more songs I really want to talk about. And I'm basically naming every fucking song on this album, but I'm sorry. It's so fucking good. This is kind of what we're going to do for the show so far, so get fucking ready and strapped in for that.
Yeah, that's going to be a doozy.
Don't know when that's happening, but it is happening. Oh, side note. Me and Batch want to announce that we are going to be doing what band next? Or
Neck
soon?
Deep.
I'm sorry, I probably interrupted you.
Next. Neck Deep.
Neck Deep.
Oh, yeah, baby.
That's going to be a good one. That's our first big band that we're going to be doing. Big band.
Yeah, that's going to be a doozy.
So get ready for that. It's going to be fucking awesome.
Yeah. You might never listen to us ever again after that. But
yes, you might not.
That's all right.
Back to Youth Fountain with a few more songs and we'll jump into Can't Swim. All right, we got 2 more songs left. We got we got Grinding Teeth, which was actually on their first 2-song EP. And I grind my teeth, so I kind of like the song, but it's not. But I fucking love this song. So this song is about killing himself. This is the song I was talking about. That's at least what I took out of it. I don't know what you took out of it, but that's how I got out of it.
Yep.
So I'm going to read some parts to this. I'm just going to keep going. I'm not even going to break it down, and so that you can understand what he talks about. Again, I'm not taking all the lyrics from the song. There's a lot of lyrics. I'm just taking what I highlighted because I feel like they're so powerful. And if one of these songs, there's one message that comes from it that you would like rather listen to, which is why I'm breaking down every song that I really like. So, all right, Grinding Teeth. Here we go. Starting it out with, and who the fuck am I kidding? I know how this goes now. You never needed me like I needed you, so why the hell do I still wish you well? You'll never know me like you think you do, as if it ever mattered, because after all, you don't need me anymore. I can't wait another day. You have left me not knowing what to do. I beg you to stay. You act like you don't want to. I grind my teeth. I'm losing sleep. These one-way conversations made we want to hate you. But I can't hate you. I can't hate you. Looking back on those wasted years, what was I thinking? Let's bring you up to speed. This is the last you'll hear from me. The last you'll hear from me. Here's a note, all in hopes. You'll find my aspirations at the end of this rope. It'll make you see what this meant to me. Now you're just a witness at a tragedy. So I died all alone, just like I knew all along. That's how it always played out in my head. since I was a fucked up kid.
Holy fuck.
Yeah, buddy. That
Jesus Christ.
that song is like, it's fucked because, I mean, there's a lot of things to take out of that. I'm not going to try and pick it apart, but
No.
I mean, he says, "You'll find my aspiration at the end of this rope. It'll make you see what this meant to me." That's big. And that can,
that's some heavy shit right there.
yeah. I mean, he could, you can obviously talk about killing yourself, or it can be, he's just ending his relationship with somebody, and that's just, he's using that as an analogy too.
Right, yeah.
But then he follows it up. So I died all alone, just like I knew all along. That's how I always played out in my head since I was a fucked up kid. I've always felt like a fucked up kid. I feel like most pop punk kids feel like a fucked up kid.
Yeah.
I feel like that's half the reason we get into pop punk.
Yeah, I was just gonna say, I think that's like why we found this and like relate to it so much.
Right?
Because we're all kind of a little fucked.
We are a little fucked up, and I feel like the music that we listen to it expresses that obviously in a lot of different ways.
Yeah.
Man. So check out that song.
Check out that band.
Check out that band. And then the last song I wanted to talk about was Deadlocked, which is what I talked about at the beginning real quick. He just talked about how like this one was a struggle with depression and anxiety and stuff. And he just talks about in this song, he's always sick of feeling like the same old shit's going on and hating the person that he's become. More or less the same stuff he's talked about. Yeah, people tell you to just keep, trying and moving on. But these concrete shoes that I'm wearing are overbearing. That's one of the lyrics he says in theirs. But these concrete shoes that I'm wearing are overbearing. Just another great analogy.
That's just, yeah.
They keep
It's
throwing.
Like just thinking.
Yeah, and these guys keep throwing those little, like, again, I'm going to use the word analogies just to fucking,
Yeah, no. That's what, they're great.
And then realization at the end, he just says, I couldn't fix me. You couldn't fix me. They couldn't fix me. I think I'm the only one who could fix me. And that's just realization again. And this band does a lot of that. This talks about a lot of realization. They're just really fucking good, man. They really made me cry. Me and Batch actually tried to do this podcast a few nights ago before he got sick, and I was just so depressed that it just sounded terrible. It was just
we couldn't do it.
We couldn't do it, and it wasn't like, and Batchy made a good point too before we even record. He's like, "Why don't you come on? Why don't you try it?" And if what's the pop punk mental health podcast? So if you're sad, that's okay. We can make a sad podcast. And I was like, yeah, you know what? That makes sense. So I had the courage. I came on. Batch really he gave me his hand. He gave me the lead, and he just made me feel good. But all of a sudden, it was just like I just turned into Eeyore. Man. It was just done. And yeah, we called it quits, and it was stuck. And we actually talked for a good half hour after that. And sometimes it's just not meant to be. And I think that's great that we're able to recognize that and not freak out about it and be like, "Oh, we gotta make an episode. Like, it has to happen." Nah.
Yeah, we don't like freak out about it.
No.
Like,
and Batch got sick, and I'm not like, "Oh, dude, come on, we gotta drop it." I don't care if you sound nasally. No, dude, you couldn't even talk.
No, I was literally like,
Solo Space Podcast.
Snapchat. Like, I was like, "What the fuck?" I was literally like, "I can't talk today."
Yeah, sounded terrible.
It would have been bad.
Anyways, check out Youth Fountain. They are so great. I want to end this on a perfect day. I don't know why I sang.
Whoa.
I might be gay. Anyways, dude, all right. I don't know. I had something to tell you besides that. The girlfriend's going to be surprised, tell you that. My mom already knew. She's been saying since day one, dude.
Oh, wow.
Dude, I go to the gym and I wear like these like fucking, like the tights.
Yeah,
fucking yoga thing. Yeah, yeah, you bet you have, you dirty little whore.
I have.
I wear these things, and my grandma, she's
we're in the bed, right?
Oh, fuck yeah.
Yeah, I know.
Dude. Dude, my grandma thinks I'm the gayest person ever. I walked in with the camo ones, and she's like, "What the fuck is that?" And she said it with her eyes. She didn't have to say shit. She just looked at me and was like, "Where did you get those long pants?" And I was just, and they're skin tight, and I'm just like, They're workout pants, man. They're comfortable. She goes, oh, yeah. That's what all those men say, huh? Yeah. And then my mom comes in and she backs her up. She's like, yeah, that's what them kind of men say. And I'm like, damn.
You'd never know Steve had a gay sister.
Yeah, you would never know I had a sister that was gay. Hell, revert back to fucking episode 3. Jesus. A loving, caring family here.
Unbelievable.
Dude, we're getting another chicken.
What?
Yeah, we're getting a chicken that was bullied and has no head.
What the fuck?
I'm serious. I guess this chicken got bullied and they pecked its head off and it only has like its scalp and my mom wants to save it like the hero she is.
Hopefully the other ones accept it.
I don't think so. I think it's going to end up being like Gladiator.
Oh, Jesus. Oh, you got entertained.
They'll open the fucking house door, just let those two in, see who wins. Oh, my God.
Oh, my God.
Yeah.
So anyway, Batman.
Batman?
Yeah.
You like Batman?
I fucking love Batman.
Dude, which type of Batman, though? There's 2 types. There's a billion types.
There's a lot of different types of Batman, man.
Yeah, this is
You
true.
really pick just one, dude.
I'll go with Bruce Lee.
Bruce Lee.
Yeah.
Bruce Lee was never Batman.
I know.
What the fuck?
I don't know.
Can't. That makes no sense.
I was just saying something.
Well, like you're 16% off at fucking
Yeah.
Hot Topic.
Yeah, I was throwing it out there.
Okay.
Yo,
So yeah.
let's get into Can't Swim.
Yeah, we can't swim.
What?
Yeah.
Let's get it. Dude, you guys got to check out Can't Swim, all right?
Yeah, seriously. Can't swim bangs.
Can't Swim fire.
Yeah. Okay.
Batchy got me to Can't Swim.
I did.
We were
I
at
did, yeah.
pickup hockey and playing for Stinky Socks, and we were just sitting in the car, and Batch was like, bruh, you got to check this band out.
I
And-
go, have you heard of Can't Swim? And he goes, who? I said, Can't Swim. And he said, nah. I said, listen to Can't Swim. So we did. That's literally how it went.
That's I literally, yeah, I can't imagine it being any other way.
Me either.
Can't Swim's dropped fucking an enormous amount of albums and EPs and music in general.
They have, and they've always kind of been, besides the albums, the EPs have been like something different every time. Have you
Oh, yeah.
noticed that?
Oh yeah, I noticed that.
Like, and they're recording a new one, and they've been releasing singles for it, and I gotta be honest, man, not huge on them.
No, I actually wanted to say something about. I listened to an interview. I forget the broad's name on fucking YouTube, but she's honestly not important. So
Oh
mean.
my! Oh, there goes the women listeners.
No, you know. Anyways, so I listened to this interview, bro, and first off, Can't Swim's latest EP took 1 fucking week to do.
Holy shit!
He said it was super simple due to the fact it was just revising songs and adding keyboard strings, etc. And then this is what goes into like your comment about the new shit that you're kind of not being a fan of. He also thinks this is more the route they're going to go, and you could start seeing them doing less heavy stuff and more of like a Radiohead band pop type music for the next EP.
Definitely, that's what they're doing.
It will be like their last heavy album, but the opposite. Like, you know how like what was that album that was super fucking heavy with like Prick and all those songs on it?
Yes, foreign language.
Okay, so their new
which was like,
yeah.
but that was like even super heavy for them, like because all their other stuff isn't that heavy.
Yeah.
So it's like, what are you gonna do?
I don't know. I just know that that's the route they're going. From the if you watch this interview, dude, the lead singer just literally is like, yeah, like, okay, all right, here we go. I'm gonna talk about something real quick before we even get into them too much. So he said something that I was like, I agree with, but it kind of sucks, but you kind of have to respect it. He was like, so Can't Swim is like, he was like, the lead singer said, you know, why would we want to play the same fucking music every album and every EP and all the time? That's fucking boring, which I respect, just like Tom DeLonge did in Blink-182, and he left because he said, listen, I'm not 15 anymore, and he was like, I'm going to just do something else and experiment. And
Yeah,
that's kind of what this guy from Can't Swim sounds like he's doing. What he said in the interview, he was just like, I like keyboards and I like throwing new things in there and strings and the brass, and I kind of want to experiment. And the fans don't like that. I think that's kind of lame, but I also kind of get it because like it's not the same shit. But fans always want to hear, they're not going to be happy with you either way. They're either going to say, why are you making the same shit all the time, or why did you switch up? Which is, again, that's where I go, kind of see that too. Because if they didn't change and they made they got so many albums and songs, I'd be at this point like, bro, it's been like 8 albums. Are you guys ever gonna like do something new? So I kind of get what he's saying there. I just don't like the direction. I'm not a big fan of Radiohead at all, the band.
No, me either.
That's the route he's going. And that last like the stuff that they're dropping is not like the route I'm going for. Like that EP was cool and all, but like, yikes, bro, not a fan.
Yeah, like I don't know if you've heard the 2 new singles they've dropped.
I haven't. No. No.
Not really worth. No. I mean, I love Can't Swim, but
yeah,
I don't know. It's not that good. I don't know. In my opinion, it's not that good.
Yeah. Well, before that, their latest thing is
Foreign language.
Is that no? Well, yeah, but the EP that they dropped, the acoustic esque.
Yeah.
Yeah, because that you made a really good point about
when the dust settles. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like. Yeah, that was cool because it's not like your cookie cutter like acoustic album, you know? Like you hear that and you're like, oh, it's just gonna be the same songs, like just with an acoustic guitar, no drums and one singer. And it's like, no, this was like there was drums in it, there was keyboards in it, there was pianos in it, there was fucking strings in it. Like everything he had talked about was like what was on this, but it was just basically some of their biggest hits, you know. Stranger, Death Deserves a Name, Sometimes You Meet the Right People at the Wrong Times, My Queen, like those were the songs that were on it. So those were like their big hits. And instead of just like taking an acoustic guitar like every other punk band does, like they just take their guitar player and their singer and they're just like, here's an acoustic album. Like they did something totally different. It was cool. I didn't hate it. I liked it, but
I thought it was really cool. I thought it was like really intricate and like it was interesting.
It was unique.
It was unique's a good word. It wasn't like overly like, oh my God, they really killed it. But I actually heard in that same interview, because the lady asked about that, like, why did you go that route? And you hit it on the head. That's exactly what he said. He was like, well, I don't like the idea of doing an acoustic album. I think that's kind of lame and soft and like everyone does it. So I decided to fuck with a couple of the tracks and I sent them over to, Dan at Pure Noise. And they said, he only did one song. He did the rest acoustic, and he did one song, that style, the actual way they went for that EP. And Dan from Pure Noise was like, "Can you do the whole
thing?"
Yeah, dude. And he was like, "Can you do the whole thing like that?" And he was like, "Oh, hell yeah!" So, I mean, great for him that he got to do that, and it's kind of cool to hear that because, like you said, you hit it on the head, though. That's literally what he said.
Yeah, I'd never seen that interview, so
yeah. No, I thought it was. That's why I thought it was pretty cool because, like, I didn't think about that. You broke it down like that, and then he talked about it. I was like, damn, yeah, Can't Swim pretty good then, or at least just understanding music. I don't know.
I don't know.
What are some of your favorite songs on just from Can't Swim, dude, or something like that?
Oh, dude, definitely like Death Deserves a Name's a big one.
That's one of my favorite. That's actually my second favorite I have written down here.
Yeah, Way It Was.
Oh yeah,
is a good one. Come
Not
Home's a good one. Power, Prick, Sour.
Prick, yeah.
Like that whole album, Foreign Language, I love.
Yeah.
Stranger, I fucking love Stranger. That's probably my favorite Can't Swim song.
Stranger,
Hey Amy. We Won't Sleep. What's Your Big Idea? Kid's up there too. Kid's a great one.
How would you define Can't Swim to people that haven't heard Can't Swim?
Like movements-esque without the deep lyrics, really.
Yeah.
Like without like the depression. They're kind of like they're like movements with the story so far, if Parker Cannon wanted his ex back, like
Because Parker Cannon hates his ex, and then
yeah,
these guys
he
are
does.
like,
please come back.
"Come back, baby."
Sort of, yeah, like not in that like
Yeah.
not in that cliche like way where they're like, oh my god, but
Yeah,
like
it's not like Grease.
yeah, no, but they're like their music's similar to like the heavier stuff that Movements would put out. But with like Stories So Far esque like vocals. If that makes any
No,
sense.
that makes
at
sense
all.
to me. That's when you give me that analogy, that makes sense.
Yeah. So they're like a softer Story So Far, basically.
Yeah, basically, I agree with that.
Yeah.
Yeah, Death Deserves a Name is my second favorite song.
Ugh.
It's just a really good song. Again, a lot of their songs like remind you of like, if let me just say, like, in my opinion, and tell me if what you think.
Yeah.
If like, say if you were like having girl problems, I feel bad for your son. I got 90.
Yeah.
I just I had to do it. No, but if you were having girl problems or just a relationship problem, like this would
This
be
is the band.
This is the band
This
to
is
go
the
to.
band.
This is
Yeah,
definitely the band to go to.
Yeah. They're like a more yeah. Yeah. Okay,
All right,
I'm not
cool. I
gonna
just wanted
say-
to see, like, yeah, because that's
I
kind
was
of what
gonna
I got.
say cut this out, but I was gonna say they're like a more mature Blink. Like
Yeah,
you know
yeah.
when like Blink talks about like breaking up with a girl
Yeah.
and they're like,
Josie, you're my source of most frustration. Forget
yeah,
when
like
yeah. Or damn it,
or
just damn it alone.
dude, but I still love damn it. Like
Yeah.
and I'll smile in your wave.
We'll pretend.
It's okay.
No, dude, that's Can't Swim. But they literally were like, we're not 15. We're gonna write this like adults, and they
That's
wrote
it.
it the opposite
All
way.
right.
Yeah, bro.
Keep it in.
Yeah, fuck yeah, we're
Keep
keeping
it,
that
yeah.
in. That makes
Yeah.
sense. When you just said
Yeah.
that lyrics to damn it, yeah, that's literally what they do. That, bro. Yeah.
Yeah, so they're kind of like when Blank was breaking up with girls. That's kind of what Can't Swim is.
It's all, and also like Blink on like steroids for poetry for girls.
yeah, they're like
in
a
a
more
sense.
mature Blink.
Yeah.
basically.
Like in Death Deserves a Name, it's like, I'm just going to read a lyric. It says, witnessing feeling of your discontent while I try to mull it over all inside my head. I can't rebuild this mess I made. Distance between us has been so confined. Just the sound of your voice puts fire to my spine. I walked away. I might never fall back asleep. Blink would never write that. That's a very
No.
mature way
No.
of
Yeah.
saying how you feel about a girl or the situation in a relationship.
Yeah, absolutely, dude.
Bro, I can't believe you said the Blink thing because that's fucking perfect. Like, that is... that's cool, man. I'm geeking because I'm reading the lyrics here and I'm going like, I could literally just make that into a 5-year-old song and call it Blink. But Can't Swim is 10 times better with their lyrics. So, anyways, I'm not going to go down that rabbit hole because we're not opening up that corn.
There's a Blink reference too. I won't go down that fucking rabbit hole.
So
Anyway.
yeah, I like Death Deserves a Name. Check that song.
Yeah, that's a sick song.
What
else?
I want to tell you, one of my favorite songs on Death Deserves a Name.
Sick EP, by the way.
Yeah, the way it was.
Oh yeah, I mentioned
Like,
that one.
I know you did,
Love
dude.
that song,
Dude.
dude.
The one lyric I'm only gonna say out of it that I'm
Yeah.
There's a fine line separating ones you love from the ones you keep just to have someone.
Yes.
Holy moly,
Yeah.
call in the dungeon.
Yeah. It's like, holding on to someone that like you don't love anymore just to have someone.
That's
Like,
crazy.
Yeah. Like that's so like don't do that. Like
If it's not working, if it doesn't
it's
make
not
sense,
working.
don't be afraid to be alone.
right. If you can't love yourself on your own, you're not going to love yourself when you're with someone else.
Self-love is the most important thing in a relationship.
It is. Absolutely.
What other songs we got, Batch? Can't Swim's got so many songs, man.
I know. What did you have?
I had one of my favorite songs off Fail You Again, the album Fail You Again,
Yes.
was Stranger. Like you said, that's like probably, I don't know, I'm guessing that's your
That's
number
my
one song.
that's my favorite Can't
Yeah,
Swim
bro.
song. Yeah.
So, I mean, dude, Oh God, I always felt like you were such a stranger, a stranger.
Yes,
And I know the
dude.
farther you go, I'll need you closer. Oh God, I always felt like you were such a stranger, a stranger. From a tale of a life that I once called my own.
Yeah, that's just wild, dude.
And it's catchy as fuck.
It is.
Oh God, I always felt like you were such a stranger. Like, ah, man.
Yeah, and just like the way he like, just his voice is like so, um, like unique.
Yeah,
Like
we should have
it's like
mentioned that. Yeah.
it's like nasally. It's almost like it's like very Tom, but without like the where are you? Like it just doesn't have
Yo.
like that weird like the voice inside my head. Like they say head the correct way.
Yeah.
Again, we're not like I love Blink, but like you gotta make fun of like you know.
You got to make fun of that.
Yeah. But yeah, his voice is like it's just unique. It's like nasally.
It is. It's super. If you listen, dude, you got to listen. I know you didn't listen to the interview, but you got to listen to the interview because he's got the super nerdy, quiet kid, child, Mickey Mouse like voice. It's very weird. And he's so like, yeah, man, whatever happens.
Well,
happens.
yeah, because like on his Instagram when he like posts stories and stuff, it's like, yeah, his voice is like super high pitch. Like it's not doesn't sound like me and Steve.
No, not at all. But dude, Foreign Language, their album that they dropped.
Hold on, I want to talk about.
Oh, I'm sorry.
something on Stranger. I love the I guess you'd call it the bridge when he's like, and you wonder how you'd ever fathomed how you would be content with the places that you traveled to someday be filled with friends that you threw away back home and said you'd find them all again. And would I just be just like them, a replacement in the end? Like, yeah,
Yikes.
like I love that lyric. Like for some reason, that lyric just like resonated with me so much. Like in terms of like feeling like people don't like you're just like a throwaway. Like you're only there for like you're like a placeholder almost
Mm.
in life for these people. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then when they get bored of you, they're just like, yeah, okay. When something better comes along, toss you away.
Yeah, because people will do that to you.
Yeah, and the way he like screams a replacement in the end is so awesome. Love it.
Yeah. No, I agree with that, man. And that's like super. I feel like everybody goes through that no matter what in some sort of way. And
Yeah.
I mean, I've gone through it. That's how I've felt a bunch of times, you know. And once you get through it, it's fucking cool to look back and just be like, that wasn't true. Like you're not.
Yeah, I'm not just a replacement.
I'm not
like,
just a replacement. Like see you later. You chose to be out of my
Right.
life. Like
exactly. Right. That was it. You can go
that
for-
song's sick, dude. I think that might have been the first song that I actually listened to by them.
Probably. 'Cause
Honestly.
That might have been, yeah. I wouldn't doubt it.
Yeah, their other what was if it's Foreign Language an album, right?
No, that's an EP.
That's an EP too. Can I
Yeah,
fucking
they're
tell all
only-
these goddamn EPs and albums? Fuck me up.
I think their only albums were, oh my god, This Too Won't Pass and Fail You Again. I forgot to mention Sometimes You Meet the Right People at the Wrong
The
Times.
wrong time.
Love that song.
That song's sick, dude. That's my favorite. That I had written down as my favorite fucking song.
That's like 1A.
Yeah.
Like
100%.
yeah. That album's sick too.
Yeah.
Hell in a Handbasket. Like My Queen. Congratulations, Christopher Hodge. Like such a good album. Oh my god.
Ooh.
Anyway.
Calm down. You can have a heart attack over. Oh my god.
What did you want to talk about that? Or did
So
you wanna
yeah,
talk
the
about
only thing I had in that was just honestly, it's just the way it's written, the way it's the music in it. It's just very well done. It's very well done, and I took away one of the things they said was locked down, prisoned by my own thoughts. That's how he starts one of it, and that's like how many times do you feel locked down, prisoned by your own thoughts, and then He breaks it down. I'm dead broke. Can money buy my time back? I don't say the things I often mean. I don't say the things I often mean. The writing's on the photo that you gave to me is all I have left.
Yeah.
Like, dude, that song is
Yeah.
just like, it's something else.
Like if you broke up with a girl left you, like this is what you should listen to.
Yeah. Yeah.
It might not make you feel better, but
No, it probably won't. You'll probably cry and whatever,
you'll be
dude,
upset,
and
but like it'll
embrace
help
that
you
moment.
get through it.
No, it
Yeah.
definitely will. It's one of those things like if like you just broke up with your girlfriend, like we always see our punk kids. Like I broke up with my boyfriend and my boyfriend cheated on me. Like what should I listen to? Like we'll go to listen to
This.
Can't Swim. Like I should
Yeah.
just write. Oh, that's this song in general. Like but like
Yeah. Just listen to Can't Swim.
Can't Swim in general. But yeah, they're just like that song. If you're feeling even if you're feeling just sad in your relationship, go listen to that fucking song, man. Because like
Oh, yeah.
once you get into foreign language, this is a different EP. You're talking like fucking heavy,
This is a
fucking
legit
hardcore.
This is like a legit punk album.
Yeah.
Like a punk EP.
Like
Sorry.
you could see Henry Rollins coming out of the woods being like, "What's up, bro? What are you listening to?
Yeah,
I like
for
that
real.
shit."
Yeah, for real.
Not anymore
You
though.
could.
He's super hippie, but
Oh, you never know.
no, you never know. But they go hard. They completely switch it up, and this goes back to how we started talking about Can't Swim on how they stopped going down a certain route, and then this song was just like explosive. Let's just go as hardcore as we can, screaming, yelling about the system and fucking
The record companies
The
and
record
the fucking money
companies.
and everything else. Like
everything, dude. They intro the EP with like I don't know what this like if they made this like this quote up or if someone just took it from like a movie or something, but it's like this old lady like saying, "You know, Christopher, all those time people tell you what they think of you, but that's not the way it is. Grandma always told you, fuck them." Like
Yeah.
it's just like fucking hilarious, and also like that just tells you what this album's gonna be. And every song is that super hardcore, like very, very little amount of lyrics put into it. Like one of my favorite songs on foreign language is "Prick." I know you mentioned that
yeah.
too.
You fucking prick.
Yeah, dude, but like
Yeah,
they go
dude.
so it's so punk, right?
Yeah,
Listen
it
to some of
is.
these lyrics. It's like a better life, but this ain't it. You're nothing worse than a selfish pig. You fucking prick. Money is the root of all evil, but it makes you feel so right. Stack it high. Like that's how they go. Like it's just that punk,
That's
fast
so
paced.
sick.
It's dumb
Yeah.
sick. Yeah, bro.
It's unbelievable. I love that album.
And that's why I like can't swing. Can't swing. Can you swing?
Whoa.
Can't. Whoa.
Okay, we're on to Knuckle Puck.
Right? No, that's why I liked Can't Swim so much. When you showed me them, they had like a different like
They have a different vibe. They're
Just a different vibe.
Yeah.
and they're kind of low, I'd say, like with hardcore shit in it. Like it's weird. Like they
Yeah,
go
that's what I mean.
so weird. I don't know. Check them out. Check out Can't Swim, dude.
Yeah, just listen to them. You'll like them.
Yeah. I don't know. You got anything else for Can't Swim?
No, nothing.
Yeah. Well,
I don't
that's it
know
for Can't Swim. That's all I got for Can't Swim too. We
Yeah,
can bounce out of Can't Swim, but please check them out.
absolutely.
Oh man, what time is it now? It's
7:40.
7:40.
Let's end this with something that literally, like me and you, didn't
Oof.
see coming, and it excited us so much, dude, when this came out.
Mm-hmm.
Now, so me and Steve are excited for this thing. Parker Cannon came out in, I believe it was August, and absolutely punched us in the mouth with an EP, a 5-song EP, with a side project that I didn't have any idea was happening, called No Pressure. And dude, I don't even think it's 5. It is 5. Okay. Dude, this thing rips, right?
It's unbelievable, and especially if you like old school like punk.
If you like old stories so far, like what you don't see, like that's this.
Parker Cannon dropped a fucking bomb. In
Like
August.
he did.
It didn't tell
August
anybody. He was just
21st.
like, "Hey, buddy, throw this up on Instagram." Yeah, fuck it.
Dude, it's like a 10-minute EP.
That's
it's
it.
like
That's it. That's literally it. That's like going
Yeah.
back to like fucking Black Flag. Just like 10 minutes of a fucking album. Let's go, dude. Damage. Let's fucking make it. Like this shit goes
It's so
hard.
good.
It is
It
old.
does.
The story so far, it is the old story so far. It is like, oh my god. Like if you listen to the like, oh my god. Like if you listen to this album and you listen to Proper Dose, you can be like, that's the same guy. That's the same guy.
Yeah, no. Like if you listen to like Upside Down, you'd be like, what?
This shit is so good, dude. 5
It
songs.
is.
Every song is like fucking 1 minute. It's incredibly
Yeah.
short. The lyrics are incredibly like hardcore in your face.
They are. They're sick. Like, I don't know anymore. I want to stay in it, but I don't feel that way anymore. Tell me when you're ready. Make a move for the exit door and shut it up and shut off everybody till it's quiet forevermore. But only when I want it. Yeah, quiet. It's so quiet in here. Last one. I'm the last one in here. So say you're sorry. I don't believe you. Why don't you just call me? We can talk it through. That's the song. That's the lyrics. That's it. For So You Say.
So You Say is a great song.
It is.
I was going through some shit, and Bashy pointed out that song specifically, literally right before we started this, and I was like, he's like, go look at the lyrics, like actually like break the lyrics down. And I looked at them, and I was like, well, if that doesn't speak for what I'm going through right now, then I don't know what the fuck does. It's incredibly short and incredibly to the point and incredibly raw, and like
It is.
Yeah.
It's just awesome. Like, dude, I know EPs can't win like album of the year, but like, would you not give this a 10 out of 10?
This is a goddamn clear winner, dude. If there was there was a game show and they were like, we need to figure it out, they shut the game show down. It's over. Like Parker Cannon won. No pressure's done. Like that is the winner. It's the clear winner of EPs of all EPs.
Yeah,
at least for this year.
Is like, yeah, absolutely. Like
you gonna do that? You're just gonna do
it's
that?
only 10 minutes long. Like, dude, he just came in. He like came in like a tornado. He was just like, yeah, here you go, and destroyed things, and then left.
It's like, it's like he
Flipped
found his
everything
old
upside-
notebook.
Yeah, he like flipped everything upside down, and he was like, yeah, see you later.
Dude, not to mention the fucking album covers. That EP cover is fucking sick.
It is. It is so sick, dude.
It's like a little cartoon dude sticking his head out the window, all angry with like.
It's
fucking...
it's on the Instagram.
Yeah, check it out. Yeah. We posted on the Instagram. Yeah.
Yeah, at Empty
It's
Space
sick.
Podcast.
It's like old something you'd see in like the newspaper in the comic book section.
Yeah, for real. Like it is. I love that album.
Or like a Nickelodeon TV show. That's kind of what I'm looking at it now.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, definitely.
Like a Hey Arnold type artwork.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Yeah, that's sick. Yeah, No Pressure, dude. There's like, I don't know what else to say about No Pressure. Honestly, just check that shit out.
For
that
real.
EP is
like,
it's so
you
quick.
won't be disappointed.
You got 10 minutes. Listen to that fucking EP real quick, motherfucker.
Yeah, 10-minute car ride. There you go. Bang.
Yeah.
Put it on.
And then listen to this episode.
Yeah. Well, listen to this first, and then listen to that.
Yeah,
That's probably how it would go, right?
No, I don't. That probably makes sense, right? That didn't make sense
Yeah.
what I said.
Oh,
That's okay.
yeah.
So those are what we broke down. We got Youth Fountain.
Mhm.
We got Can't Swim.
Bam.
And we got the one, the only, No Pressure.
Chicka-pow.
That was perfect. That was great.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. So check them out, guys. Check us out.
Yes, absolutely. At Empty
know?
Space Podcast.
Yep. Hit us up with some shit you want to listen to or some shit you want to. Wait, why did I say that?
Some shit you want us to listen to.
Yeah.
Some shit you want us to break
want to
down.
listen to.
Maybe if you want us to tell a story of yours on the show or something, let us
Yeah.
know.
And even if you don't want to come on, you can send us in like a letter. We could read it for you, or we could just
Yeah. Hell yeah. Whatever you want.
whatever we can do to help out.
We're gonna have we got some shit in the works. You want to tell them about that? We're trying to get going here.
Oh, you want to mention that?
Yeah, you want to talk about that?
Yeah, we can mention that. Yeah, we have an announcement that's not really an announcement. It's a pre-announcement to even being a thing.
Yeah, we're well. All right, let's not do it then.
No, let's fuck you guys. You have to wait, pussies.
That's getting cut.
You gotta wait till episode 7.
Did you want to talk about it or no?
No, we don't talk about it. No,
All right,
listen,
no,
people,
not until it's real.
No, once it happens, we'll let you know. But we have something in the works that's pretty exciting. We're excited to announce. So
Yeah,
we'll
we
let
got
you
some
know.
stuff in the works. Check out keep an eye on the Instagram. It'll be up on that when it's done.
Yeah, it's gonna be cool.
Hell yeah, you guys are gonna love it.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's
Other than
it.
that, that's all I got, bud. That's all I
Yeah,
got. I got
same, man.
Thanksgiving week here. It's gonna be a long week. I got
We're gonna try and do that. We're gonna try and do that neck deep episode together.
yes, yeah, that's good. I didn't
We're
forgot
gonna
about that.
try and do that together. So yeah,
Be on the
let
lookout
us
for
know
that.
any songs you want us to break down from neck deep because that's probably gonna be like a 2-hour episode, I'd say.
Yeah, at
Easy.
least that. Yeah, and it's just gonna be neck deep, so there's not gonna be like 2 bands or 3 bands. Like this one was. I liked this episode because we broke down 3 bands, but each band basically just had EPs to break down. I know every like
Yeah,
Can't
yeah.
Swim had a shit ton, but Youth Fountain only has one album. No
Right.
Pressure's a 5 minute basically out like EP, and then Can't Swim has the most. But like this was cool because you got to break down like 3 different type of bands. Like going back to Youth Fountain, who's like screaming hardcore, like, and then you got like Can't Swim, who's like all over the fucking place, dude.
Yeah, and
Hardcore
then
with like nice melodies and calmingness, and then you got No Pressure, which is straight punk as fuck. It's
yeah.
like there's just so much in this. Like I liked this a lot. Also, if Mike DaCosta, if you're listening to this, if not anybody who knows Mike DaCosta, bro, the guy from Youth Fountain looks just like you back in the day. It kind of scared me, and it was really cool. It also reminds me of you if you were to have a fucking like pop punk band. So, dude, if you're listening, fucking check that shit out. Like, look at that dude. He's got the gauges and shit back in high school. That shit made me laugh. But yeah, this was cool. So Neck Deep will be pretty cool because we'll have the whole episode just dedicated to Neck Deep. But yeah, man. I'm going to just get out of here. I hope you have a
Hell
happy
yeah, man.
Thanksgiving with the puppy, the girl, the fam, dude. I hope you get to see them and stuff,
Yeah, man, I am. I'm actually I don't know if I'm heading down there Wednesday night or Thanksgiving Day, so we'll find out. But
Awesome.
I
Awesome,
am.
brother.
You too, man. I hope
All
you
right, man.
enjoy it for sure.
Thank you. I will. I love you, man.
I love you too, buddy.
Thanks for being there, bro. I'll see you. I'll talk
too.
to you tomorrow or something.
Hell yeah.
All right, buddy.
All right.
Bye.